Danny Swift Garcia is a Puerto Rican fighter from the tough streets of Philly. Boxing has always been a part of Danny's life from a young age. He picked up the sport and was featured in various local and state competitions. Because of this obligation to the sport, boxing has also served as a babysitter, keeping him out of trouble. Garcia came up the old-fashioned way, building his name as he boxed throughout the amateur circuit before later turning pro. Most recently, Garcia has received recognition for beating future Hall of Famer and Mexican boxing legend Erik Morales. After the first Morales fight, he went on to face Amir Khan as the underdog. Garcia shocked the world by not only defeating Khan, but TKOing him inside of 4 rounds. Perhaps the only thing more shocking than Garcia's upsets in the ring are his father's antics outside the ring. Garcia's father, Angel Garcia, has generated a buzz in the boxing community for being outspoken and brash. Things were no different as Angel took some verbal jabs at Zab Judah during the presser. His comments must have got under Zab's skin as a melee broke out, which took minutes to restore back to normal. Garcia is currently undefeated with 25 wins, 16 by way of knockout. Other notable wins include a win over hard hitter Kendall Holt and Nate Campbell. Next we have Zab Super Judah, who has had a roller coaster career. A fighter praised for his athletic ability and tremendous skill set, which hasn't always translated inside of the ring. Many speculate that Judah's heart and ability to adapt is questionable since he lost his biggest fights to date. These fights include losses to Costa Tszyu, Corey Spinks, which he later avenged, Carlos Baldomir, Miguel Cotto, Joshua Clottey, pound-for-pound king Floyd Mayweather Jr., and Amir Khan. However, Zab was the first fighter to defeat the tough Argentinian fighter Lucas Matisse in a controversial split decision win. Matisse, whose only other loss is to Devin Alexander, has been on record as saying Zab is a much better fighter than Devin Alexander. Most recently, Zab also received some resume redemption by defeating undefeated rising prospect Vernon Paris in the 9th round. Zab looked extremely sharp and focused in this fight, giving fans some indication that Zab has more to offer. Judah has a record of 42 wins, 29 by way of knockout, with 7 losses. Now let's take a look at the matchup. At the age of 25, Garcia has an almost 11-year age advantage over Judah. Garcia, who stands 5 foot 8.5 inches tall, exactly 1 inch taller than his opponent, while Judah has a 1.5 inch reach advantage. Garcia's strengths include power, a sharp left hook, and counterpunching abilities, while Judah's strengths include his slick movement, speed, and a tricky southpaw stance. Garcia, who has been criticized for being a slow, flat-footed fighter with wide, looping punches, will he be able to deal with Judah's sharp, fast, and much shorter punches? Will Judah be able to break his age-old curse by taking a stand and rising to the occasion in a big fight? Judah, who has also been criticized for losing focus and intensity during the mid to late rounds, does he have enough left in the tank at age 35 to beat the young undefeated fighter Danny Garcia? Will it be young versus old, hunger versus technique? One thing is for certain, there can be only one. Who wins? You decide. As always, leave a comment and subscribe.